Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of luxury and exclusivity with the top 10 most luxurious and exclusive foods in the world. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds and dream big. We're talking about ingredients so rare, so decadent, that they make your average Michelin star meal look like a greasy spoon breakfast. So, buckle up, you lot, because we're about to embark on a culinary journey that'll have you drooling and reaching for your wallets in equal measure. First up, we've got Albino Caviar, and let me tell you, this ain't your average fish eggs. This is the real deal, the creme de la creme, sourced from the albino beluga sturgeon found in the Caspian Sea. These ancient creatures are rarer than a sober Irishman on St. Patrick's Day, and they can live for over a century. But here's the kicker. The albino beluga only produces these pearly white eggs once every 100 years or so. You heard that right? 100 bloody years. It's like waiting for a politician to tell the truth. And that's why Albino Caviar can fetch over $35,000 per kilo. That's right, 35 grand for a kilo of fish eggs. You could buy a decent car for that. But hey, if you've got money to burn, why not spread it on a blini? Imagine sitting at a luxurious dining table, the finest china and crystal laid out before you. A world-class chef delicately places a spoonful of Albino Caviar on your plate. The tin opens with a satisfying pop, revealing those glistening pearly treasures. You take a mother-of-pearl spoon, the only utensil worthy of such a delicacy, and taste the caviar. The flavor is rich, buttery, and slightly nutty, a taste that lingers on your palate. It's a luxury that rivals the finest watches, cars, and jewelry. The history of caviar is as rich as its taste, dating back to the Persian Empire where it was considered a delicacy for kings. Ancient Persian kings would feast on caviar, believing it to be a source of strength and vitality. Today, caviar tastings are exclusive events, attended by the elite who appreciate the finer things in life. Often paired with the finest champagnes, caviar is the epitome of luxury dining. So next time you think about the Caspian Sea, remember it's not just a body of water, but the birthplace of one of the world's most luxurious delicacies. Albino Caviar, the true pearl of the Caspian. Next up, we're digging into the fascinating and mysterious world of truffles, but not just any truffle, mind you. We're diving deep into the realm of the elusive and highly coveted white truffle. We're talking about the white truffle, often referred to as the diamond of the culinary world. This isn't just a fancy nickname, it's a testament to their rarity and value. These pungent little buggers grow underground in very specific regions of Italy and Croatia, where the soil and climate create the perfect conditions for their growth. And they're notoriously difficult to find. Unlike other mushrooms that grow above ground, white truffles develop beneath the surface, making them a true hidden treasure. Forget needles in haystacks. This is like finding a grain of salt on a beach. The challenge of locating these truffles adds to their allure and mystique. You need specially trained dogs, or even pigs, with a sense of smell so keen, they make a bloodhound look like it's got a blocked nose. These animals are trained from a young age to detect the unique scent of white truffles. And because they're so rare and so damn delicious, white truffles can cost upwards of $5,000 per pound. This astronomical price reflects not only their scarcity, but also the labor-intensive process of finding and harvesting them. That's more expensive than your ex-wife's jewelry collection. The comparison to precious gems isn't far off, as white truffles are often treated with the same reverence and care. But hey, a few shavings of this earthy delicacy over your pasta, and you'll understand why people are willing to remortgage their homes for a taste. The flavor is unparalleled, a unique blend of earthy, musky, and slightly garlicky notes that elevate any dish to a whole new level of gourmet excellence. Now let's talk about saffron, the spice that's worth more than its weight in gold. This precious spice has been revered for centuries, not just for its culinary uses, but also for its medicinal properties and vibrant color. This vibrant red spice comes from the crocus flower, and each flower only produces a tiny amount of saffron threads. Imagine the dedication required to harvest these delicate strands. It takes about 75,000 flowers to produce just 1 pound of saffron. We're talking about painstakingly hand-picking these delicate threads, which is why saffron is often called red gold. The process involves carefully plucking the 3 red stigmas from each flower, a task that requires both precision and patience. It's a labor of love, and believe me, that labor is reflected in the price. The meticulous effort and time invested in cultivating and harvesting saffron make it one of the most labor-intensive crops in the world. Saffron can cost up to $5,000 per pound, making it the most expensive spice in the world. This high cost is not just due to the labor involved, but also the limited regions where saffron can be grown, such as Iran, Spain, and India. But a pinch of saffron can transform your dish with its unique aroma and flavor. Its subtle yet distinct taste can elevate a simple dish to a gourmet experience, making it a favorite among chefs worldwide. Just don't go chucking it in every pot like it's salt and pepper. You'll be bankrupt before you can say paella. Use it sparingly and wisely, and you'll find that a little goes a long way in adding that luxurious touch to your culinary creations. Chapter 4. Kobe Beef, the Wagyu Wonder. Now, meat lovers, this one's for you. Kobe beef, the king of all steaks, comes from the Wagyu cattle breed in Japan. These cows are treated like royalty, living a life of luxury most humans can only dream of. We're talking daily massages, a diet of beer and sake, and listening to classical music. All this pampering results in meat that's so tender, so marbled with fat, it practically melts in your mouth. But be prepared to shell out some serious dough, because Kobe beef can set you back over $400 per pound. That's one expensive burger. Chapter 5. Bluefin Tuna, the Sushi Supreme. Let's dive into the deep end with bluefin tuna, the most prized fish in the sushi world. This magnificent creature is highly sought after for its rich, buttery flavor, and it's a staple in high-end sushi restaurants worldwide. But overfishing has led to a decline in bluefin tuna populations, making it even more exclusive and expensive. In 2019, a single bluefin tuna sold for a record-breaking $3 million at a Tokyo auction. That's enough to make you choke on your soy sauce. Chapter 6. Matsutake Mushrooms, Elusive Delights. Now for a taste of the forest floor, we have Matsutake mushrooms. These highly prized mushrooms only grow in specific types of pine forests in Japan, China, and Korea. They're notoriously difficult to find as they grow underground and are often hidden beneath fallen leaves and pine needles. It's like trying to find a politician with a conscience. And because they're so rare and have a distinctive aroma and flavor, Matsutake mushrooms can cost over $2,000 per pound. That's one expensive mushroom omelet. Chapter 7. Kopi Luwak Coffee, a Civet's Brew. Coffee lovers, get ready for this one. Kopi Luwak, also known as civet coffee, is the most expensive coffee in the world. Now before you get your caffeine fix, let me tell you how it's made. Civet cats, small cat-like creatures, eat coffee cherries and digest the beans. The beans are then collected from their droppings, cleaned, roasted, and brewed into coffee. Yes, you heard that right, coffee made from poop. Apparently, the civet's digestive process removes bitterness and adds a unique flavor to the coffee. Whether that's worth the $100 per cup price tag is up to you. Now, let's talk about ham, but not just any ham, mind you. Iberico ham, from the Iberian Peninsula in Spain, is a culinary masterpiece. It comes from black Iberian pigs that roam free and feast on acorns, giving the ham its distinctive nutty flavor. The ham is then cured for years, developing its rich, complex flavor. Iberico ham is a true delicacy, and it can cost upwards of $150 per pound. That's one expensive ham sandwich. Foie gras, the fatty liver of a duck or goose, is a French delicacy that's as controversial as it is delicious. The traditional method of production involves force-feeding the birds to enlarge their livers. This practice has been widely criticized by animal welfare groups, but foie gras remains a sought-after ingredient in fine dining. It has a rich, buttery flavor and a melt-in-your-mouth texture. Love it or hate it, foie gras is a luxurious food that sparks debate. Finally, we have bird's nest soup, a Chinese delicacy that's been enjoyed for centuries. This soup is made from the nests of swiftlets, small birds that build their nests using their saliva. The nests are typically found in caves in Southeast Asia, and harvesting them is a dangerous and labor-intensive process. Bird's nest soup is said to have numerous health benefits, and it's often served as a symbol of wealth and prosperity. A bowl of this delicacy can cost upwards of $100. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Let us know in the comments which of these luxurious foods you'd love to try. From caviar that costs more than your car to coffee brewed from, well, we've explored the world of culinary extravagance. Remember folks, life's too short to eat boring food.